Thank you everyone for joining us here, press conference after the Basketball Champions League game, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg against Hapoel Jerusalem. Final score, our guest from Israel won 87-81. On my left side, Kadeem Carrington, the player for Hapoel Jerusalem, and on the far left, Aleksandar Dzikic, the head coach. Kadeem, we're going to start with you today. Important win for you in a very decisive game. What are your thoughts about the game?
I'm proud of the team. We knew this was a big game coming in, so we just try to come in here, follow coach's game plan, and try to get a win as much as possible.
You scored when it mattered most in the fourth quarter. A very big three and important points. Was that a turning factor in the game for you guys?
I'm not sure if that was a turning effect, but I shot pretty bad the whole game. But I just try to stay focused. My team, they stayed on me. I'm proud of them. They told me keep shooting, and I hit shots when it mattered the most. So I'm proud of that.
Yeah, repay the faith, definitely. So we're going to start with the questions from the audience. Please feel free to ask Kadeem anything if you want right now. Lucas, do you have a microphone?
I just said hello to Kadeem, sorry. Yeah, so question, tonight you didn't, so you managed to get the win, but you didn't have the chance to have the tire. So you have a last game in Istanbul for first place, you have to win it. What are your expectations for this game?
We just try to take it one game at a time. So before we was focused on this game, so now we just focus on, we play Friday again. And then after Friday, focus on Shafaka next week. So we just try to take everything one game at a time.
Any further questions to Kadeem? Philip.
Hi, how did it feel to hurt your former club in crunch time with your important baskets?
I mean, honestly, it felt great because last year I played them twice too. I didn't get them last year, so I remember all those guys. Josh was here when I was here. So those are great guys, but it always feels good to sting your old team. Right, Coach?
Okay, are there any further questions? If that's not the case, you feel free to go to shower, or you can stay here as well. We're going to continue with your head coach, Aleksandar Dzikic.
I'll let Coach take over.
All right. Thanks, Kadeem. All right. Okay, that's fine. So, Aleksandar Dzikic, in the end, 6-point difference. Your team won 87-81. I'm sure you would have liked 9 points or 10 points, but a win is a win in the end. What are your thoughts about the game?
I don't. Sorry. Do I need to use the mic?
Yeah, yes, please. Yeah, sorry.
First of all, thank you all for coming. Yeah, it's 6 points, but you know what? Like, you come here and you play against this team, and doing the math before the game, and let's beat them like this and that. I'm not sure that's the right way to spend energy and time. Okay, so we were coming here to play as good as possible, win by 1 if possible. It doesn't matter, and then you know, control what we can control. That's all. That's all. Really. I mean, we know that they're a very good team. I have a great respect for them, the way they play. And that's why it was important for us to match them in those things that they're doing pretty good, you know. So we succeeded, and obviously won at the end. If you have any questions, I will try to answer.
Yeah, as Coach said, please feel free to ask any questions. I can't see anyone from the room, so yeah, sure. If that's it, then we're done for the day. Thank you, Aleksandar Dzikic. We're going to continue with the press conference in a bit with the MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to continue our press conference after the Basketball Champions League game with the home team MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. On my left side, Bähre, our number one, and on the far left, our head coach, Josh King. Jonathan, we're going to start with you. A loss in the end, tough loss in the end. What are your thoughts about the game?
Obviously a tough loss in an important game. And they just played better than us in most aspects of the game. Toughness, getting loose balls, rebounds, fighting, and defensively we just didn't perform how we wanted to perform today.
Yeah, you said it, tough with the rebounds. I mean, they've got good guys in Zach Hankins and another good players on their team who are really tough to beat in rebounds. Was that a deciding factor? Because if I can look at the stats, there's not much big of a difference, maybe except for steals or turnovers. Was that a factor in the game?
I mean, obviously in a close game, it's a lot of factors that play into it. 12 offensive rebounds they had, which is obviously not ideal. So that definitely played into it. But it's just our general, I think, intensity sometimes, and just focus on the game plan. They played into it, and they came out, played hard, played good, and deserved to win.
All right, now we're going to leave the questions to the audience here. So if anyone has any questions to Jonathan, please feel free to raise your hand or ask.
Hi, Hankins pretty much dominated in the beginning, but you got better on him till the end. What did you adjust as a big man or the team to handle him?
Obviously, we switched a lot, so it was a lot of communication in the beginning where he got open rolls, open dunks, and easy buckets. And obviously, we just grew into the game and locked down a little bit more and focused and talked to each other and played how we usually play.
Any further questions? I'll take that as a no. So, Jonathan, if you want to, you can leave and take a shower. We're going to continue with Josh. Thank you very much for your time. And Josh, we already talked about the game a little bit with Jonathan and our guests here. What is your statement to the 87-81 defeat against Hapoel Jerusalem?
Yeah, congratulations to Jerusalem. They were the better team tonight, which was obvious by the score. They were the more physical team, hungry team. Things we talked about if we wanted to. They're a good basketball team, well coached, obviously, and they got really good players. So I always say the formula: good coach, play hard, good players. It's going to be hard to win if you don't play well, and we didn't play well. We made several mistakes. We shot the ball pretty well, but too many turnovers. When we lost against Jerusalem here at home, it was 21 turnovers. Tonight, 19, and every time we had the lead by 5 in the third quarter there, and a big free throw box out we missed. They hit a 3. We come down, turn the ball over. They hit another 3. We had a situation in the first half where we were up 6. Don't get a loose ball. We foul a 3-point shooter on an and one, then come down and turn the ball over. So we really couldn't knock them out. They made big plays when they needed to, and like I said, better team tonight, clearly.
Yeah, thank you very much for the moment. Now I'm going to hand over to our guest, please, again. If you have any questions, then please feel free. One question, please, yeah.
No.
Sie können auch gerne auf Deutsch, ich kann es auch übersetzen, je nachdem.
You were in Istanbul and in Jerusalem.
Yes.
Why is it much more difficult to play at home in the Champions League?
First off, they're two really good teams, both Jerusalem and Jerusalem. We played better on the road. I don't know if it's necessarily because we were at home. They were hungry, and they played better than us here. It's just the way the game goes. But, we had our chances tonight, and we didn't play well. So, again, to beat a good team like this, you got to play well, whether you're at home, on the road, or at a neutral site. And we didn't play well tonight, or well enough to win the game.
If you want again, yeah, please feel free.
What do you say about your chances to qualify for the next tournament?
To qualify for the top 16, they need
Top 16.
they need to lose to Jerusalem. We need Jerusalem to help us out and beat them, and we have to beat Bakken. So we don't control our own destiny anymore. So we can't worry about that. We have to worry about getting better as a team, and no matter who we're playing, and that's what we're going to do.
Any other questions?
In the end, you decided not to foul and cut the deficit to a tie game, and decided not to make it larger than 9 points. Is that right?
Complete strategy, kind of. I mean, again, we're hoping Jerusalem. First off, we have to beat Bakken. If we don't beat Bakken, it doesn't matter, which is going to be a very tough game. I think they won tonight, someone told me. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But, yeah, it was strategy because we beat them by 9 there, so we were trying to lose at the end. We were trying to lose by less because then if they would have beat us by more than 9 points, they have the advantage, and it wouldn't even matter. So to give ourselves a chance.
Yeah, just to close out, Bakken won against Arusafaka 68-66 with a buzzer beater. Question at the back, yes.
So, Josh, what has changed in particular with your team to get better? You said you want to get better. What has to change in particular?
We just have to be a little bit more, we have a young team. I mean, we have to be a little bit more focused from the start. We haven't been getting off to good starts. And we got to take care of the ball. Again, they're a good team. We had chances to win the game and we didn't play well. I would say the last 2 games, we won the other night against Göttingen, but we didn't play well, and we didn't play well tonight. So we have to take care of the ball. That's first and foremost, and we got to get back to playing physical on defense. Those are the 2 things I would say the most.
The first 2 quarters were very close and tough. Which advice did you give the guys in the locker room?
At halftime, yeah. I mean, we were down 2 at the half. We were up 2 going into the 4th quarter. Yeah, just 20. I said, let's see here exactly. It's not going to be easy. It's a good team. We got to take care of the ball. We have to be more physical because they were more physical for the entire game. But in the first half, they were a lot more physical, especially to start. And those were the biggest things. I challenged their physicality. We have to be, because we have a reputation of being a physical team, so teams are going to play physical with you, and if you're not physical, you're going to get beat, especially playing good teams, and that's what happened tonight.
Any other questions? All right, if that's a no, then we're going to end the press conference here. Thank you everyone for taking your time. Next game, 20th of December, away against the Bakken Bears. Thank you everyone.
Thanks, Josh.